I hope that one day Datuk Banda will invite me to give a talk on the role of councillors and the meaning of cabinet collective responsibility. I have sat on the international boards and all these things before. I understand the meaning of cabinet collective responsibility. I just give you just a few short sentences. Cabinet collective responsibility is actually from the Westminster democratic model. It means that if you have discussed the issue within your committee, you fight the hell to talk to it. And something which you may like to take note also. Once you have a vote, you must count the number of votes for and the number of votes against. And take the number of votes abstain. Record down in minutes. Then people cannot say the next time that there's no vote being taken and just a thing. This is better democratic model. Once you record it down, then nobody can say that, oh, there's no vote being taken, oh, I want to speak, but nobody can speak. So once you give it a chance, then that is cabinet collective responsibility. The other thing that council members must always realize that once you're a councillor, there's a lot of things of conflict of interest. I am an expert on conflict of interest because I was involved in the Malaysian Institute of Accountants. We took us months and months to come up with the code ethics of accountant. The word independence of mind, it took us 6 months to discuss the input. The council, you represent the council's views. Once the council has made up its mind, you go outside and don't tell the press and say that, oh, this is no good, that's no good. You must start to learn that this is council views. My own personal view is my own personal view. You're not supposed to tell the press. So what I'm going to say now, very soon it will be reported back to some politicians very soon. But the fact remains that even the politicians themselves don't even understand the roles. I've said that to the politicians themselves. When you are a barisan or you can oppose because you're opposition. We're no longer opposition. If you've got a project there, your Adus and MP cannot protest against your own government. This is something which I told Councillor Khalid also. So on that note, I know I talked a bit too long now, I think. But I hope that the new councillors will understand the role very well. If you do not understand the role, you can always come talk to me. Because the role of councillors are different now. The expectation gap is greater now. Because the residents now, after March the 8th, they expect you to do more. But most councillors, I noticed, including Adus and MP, are very scared of residents. Because the residents, once they protest, they panic. All of us here are educated. Education makes people easy to lead, difficult to drive, easy to govern, but impossible to enslave. Meaning that you may be educated and you may be under the will of a power or some powerful people above you. But your value system must be there. Whether you call it Christian values, Muslim values, Buddhist values, your value system must be there. Or universal values. You must subscribe to the value systems. Once you have your value system right, you don't have to worry about anything. And there's another quotation like that. Great minds think of ideas. Average minds think of events. Small minds think of people. So if you start to have small mind, if you're talking and gossiping all around, I think it's time for us to move forward. And a little bit about myself, about retirement. Now as advisor, I have not actually formalized my position in the council in the state government yet. The position could be a full-time job. I don't know yet. No? But the idea of advisory board has already been changed. It's no longer just advisory board. I've told Councillor Khalid has agreed with me that it cannot be just the advisory board. There are more to it. But whether I would take up the job or not, or whatever it is, depends. Leave it to God. Because the last couple of days, the moment I was retired, I am retired. Actually, I was very busy. I already have my travel schedule. This Sunday, I'm going to London for 6 weeks. After I come back, one group already asked me to go to China. and after that I will go to the USA. You see. I may not even take up the position as advisor. You see. So there, and this is the type of opportunities come because people know that I'm jobless now. So they keep on coming. So I don't know. I leave it God Almighty to guide me. You see. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope you have great fun for 1.5 years.